relatively easy way to increase your audiences on social media, Facebook in particular, is to organize sweepstakes, yeah, and other contests. So we saw that many times on Facebook. You know that we monitor over 1,300 pages and applications on Facebook in financial services in 78 countries, and still adding new countries on a regular basis. So it's an easy way to do so, yeah. What's the impact on your brand? Is it good to have like huge audiences that you don't really know? That would really impact your ability to produce a good content strategy, to engage with your overall, let's say, fan base, and basically to maximize your ability to drive business from your Facebook page. So the bigger the community, the more complicated it is to do a good job, because so many people have so many different expectations. Brand intimacy as well. If you've got too many new people coming for free cinema tickets, or a deal with Zynga because they love Farmville or Cityville, there's a risk as well of diluted the value of your fan base, for instance, on Facebook. Using Zynga, you saw many banks doing that and reaching millions of new likes or fans, like Capital One, Farmers Insurance in the US. You've got more recently Turkish bank, Guarantee Bank, which is trying to use Zynga to reach the 1 million likes on their main Facebook page. They've got 933,000 today, if I'm correct. So that's interesting, right? Virgin Money. So what do you do when you've got an exciting brand, you're a bank, but you want to have a different, twist to it, to appeal differently, and you've got again, that fantastic digital asset, that brand, yeah. Well, first of all, you would use your CEO, right? So use good old Richard Branson. That's a good way to do that. And basically you might want to organize some kind of contest. What's the contest? How creative should you get? Well, Virgin Money in Australia, I guess, thinks they've got the answer. So today I noticed on their Facebook page that basically they invite you to help good old Richard Branson, Sir Richard Branson, because Richard lost 5 of his cards, yeah. Wow. First of all, 5 cards, yeah, and in 5 locations. He's been very unlucky recently, Richard. So basically, apparently they organize some kind of contest whereby you have to guess the locations of those cards. They probably give us clues, through an application called LOWcate, so not L-O but L-O-W-cate. And there's supposed to be an application on the left-hand side of the traditional Facebook page. So that's before timeline, right? But the problem is that there's no tab. So I can't tell you much more there, and people are saying, Virgin are saying, please check the left-hand tab there, and there's no left-hand tab. So there's only YouTube videos so far, so some kind of secretive videos that you have to check other videos or participate to know more. So how interesting do you think that is? Can Richard Branson, just using his name, and they probably not like fantastically smart traditional type of contest, what's his ability to basically appeal to the masses and drive an incredible amount of activity on Facebook? Again, time will tell, and we'll see that in the next couple of days or of weeks, yeah. So the context, 5 days, 5 cards lost, 5 locations, so you have to find actually where the card is located. So far I don't think that it involves like you strolling the streets of Sydney or in Australia. I'm not sure, again I can't tell you much more about that, but that's interesting. They offer, so it's money, the price, right? So again, usually I'm a bit skeptical when there's money involved, but and they offer not 1,300 Australian dollars, but 1,299, right? So they've got 1,299, so an overall budget of less than 7,500, I guess, Australian dollars to do so. Again, interesting. Richard Branson is very well known, so we'll see the impact on Facebook. But I find it very odd that you can't find that link, and still the Virgin Money team is directing to that tab and that app, which again we can find. So more on visible banking, but what's your perception? What's your views on that? Organizing sweepstakes, is it the right thing to do? Do you really think, of course you need a critical size of followers or here fans, but how good, how valuable those new fans will be? if they just come for the money and if they don't really care about your brand. So this is a very important question on Facebook. I can easily show you how to win hundreds of thousands of likes in no time, yeah, no problem. The question is, what's the quality of that newly huge fan base? That's a real question. Virgin Money Australia has got 4,200 likes to date. So again, we'll see at the end of this initiative if they attracted more people. By the way, I invite you to check an ad which was broadcasted in the UK. I'm not sure about Australia or other parts of the world. It's for Virgin, and it's with Usain Bolt, you know, the fantastic athlete, 100 meters record holder, and basically he looks like Richard Branson with like a goatee, and it cracks me up. It's fantastic, so please have a look. One in particular, they shot several, yeah? So please, how valuable are sweepstakes and such, you know, initiatives? Visible banking, so share your thoughts on Facebook, Twitter, or directly on the blog. That's Christophe Langlois, and from London, UK.